Welcome to an in-depth blueprint of the Rajasthan State Legislature. Under Part 6, Chapter 3 of the Constitution of India, Articles 168 through 212 form the constitutional anchor for state legislatures. In general, a state legislature is comprised of three components: the governor, the Legislative Assembly, and the Legislative Council. While a dual-house bicameral system is the exception across the nation, currently utilized by only 6 states including Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka, Rajasthan operates under a unicameral structure. This means its legislative body consists solely of the governor and the Legislative Assembly. However, mastering the mechanics of both systems is essential to fully understanding state governance. Let us analyze the anatomy of the Legislative Assembly, also known as the Vidhan Sabha. Per Article 170, size constraints strictly mandate a maximum capacity of 500 members and a minimum of 60 members. To qualify as a member, an individual must be a citizen of India and reach a minimum age of 25 years. The standard term limit is 5 years, though during a national emergency, this term can be extended by 1 year at a time. Internally, the Assembly is presided over by a Speaker and a Deputy Speaker, both elected directly by the Assembly members themselves. The Vidhan Sabha holds 4 foundational pillars of power. First, legislative power. The Assembly holds dominance over the state list, which contains 61 subjects, and the concurrent list, which features 52 subjects. Second, financial power. The Assembly possesses an absolute monopoly over money bills and the demand for grants. Third, executive control. The Assembly holds the Council of Ministers accountable through mechanisms like no confidence, censure, and adjournment motions. Fourth, electoral power. Members hold voting authority in elections for the President of India, Rajya Sabha representatives, and 1/3 of Legislative Council members. Now let us turn to the Legislative Council, or Vidhan Parishad. Creating or abolishing a council requires a 3-step legal pathway. Step 1. The State Legislative Assembly passes a resolution with a special 2/3 majority. Step 2. Parliament provides authorization with a simple majority. Step 3. The process receives formal approval from the governor. In terms of nature and term, the council is a permanent house that cannot be dissolved. Members serve 6-year terms, with 1/3 of the members retiring every 2 years. It is presided over by a chairman and a deputy chairman. Regarding size constraints, the maximum capacity cannot exceed 1/3 of the state assembly's total size, while the minimum capacity is strictly set at 40 members. The breakdown of how a legislative council is composed resembles a precise fractional donut. 1/3, or 33.3%, are elected by local bodies such as municipalities, district boards, and panchayats. Another 1/3, or 33.3%, are elected by current members of the Legislative Assembly from non-assembly members. 1/6, or 16.6%, are nominated by the governor, selecting experts in fields such as arts, science, literature, the cooperative movement, and social service. 1/12, or 8.3%, are elected by graduates who have held their degree for at least 3 years and reside within the state. Finally, another 1/12, or 8.3%, are elected by teachers of secondary schools or higher institutions with at least 3 years of standing. When we compare the two houses across major governance domains, the balance of power clearly favors the Legislative Assembly. For ordinary bills, the Assembly has final authority, whereas the Council acts merely as a revising chamber that can delay bills for a maximum of 4 months. For money bills, the Assembly holds exclusive creation rights, while the Council is severely restricted and can only delay a bill for 14 days. Regarding executive control, the Assembly holds the ultimate power through the no confidence motion, a power the Council lacks entirely. Finally, In terms of electoral power, the Assembly votes for the President and Rajya Sabha members, while the Council holds no such electoral mandate. Tracing the history of Rajasthan's Vidhan Sabha shows significant growth over time. In 1952, the first assembly was inaugurated with 160 members on 29 March 1952. By 1977, during the 6th Assembly, the evolution was completed, reaching the current cap of 200 members. Looking at legislative output records, private bills peaked at 16 during the 3rd Assembly, but dropped to 0 across the 13th, 14th, and 15th Assemblies. Regarding ordinances, the Governor's utilization of ordinance power under Article 213 peaked recently at 8 ordinances in both 2018 and 2020. In the Hall of Firsts, we honor the pioneers of the Rajasthan Assembly. The first speaker was Narottam Lal Joshi. The first woman speaker was Sumitra Singh. The first deputy speaker was Lal Singh Shaktawat. The first woman deputy speaker was Tara Bhandari. The first chief whip was Mathura Das Mathur. And the first leader of opposition was Jaswant Singh. Examining the records of the presiding chair reveals notable legislative achievements. The longest tenure belongs to Ram Nivas Mirdha, who served an unprecedented 10 years and 8 days across the 2nd and 3rd Assemblies. The shortest tenure was held by Samarth Lal Meena, who served exactly 164 days during the 10th Assembly. In terms of notable distinctions, Lakshman Singh and Parsuram Maderna stand out as the only two individuals in history to serve as both leader of the opposition and Speaker of the Assembly. Here is the current leadership structure of the 16th Legislative Assembly, running continuously from 2023 to the present. The leader of the House and Chief Minister is Bhajan Lal Sharma. The Speaker of the Assembly is Vasudev Devnani, who holds the distinction of being the first Sindhi Speaker. The leader of opposition is Tika Ram Jali. The government chief whip is Jogeshwar Garg. And Kalicharan Saraf served as the pro tem speaker appointed for taking initial oaths. Looking closer at the demographics and operations of the 16th Assembly, the total capacity stands at 200 seats, with a required quorum of 1/10 or 20 members to function. Seat reservations include 34 seats for scheduled castes and 25 seats for scheduled tribes. In terms of women's representation, there are currently 26 total women members of Legislative Assembly in the chamber, an increase from 20 following the initial election in 2023. Internally, a committee engine of 25 total committees drives operations. This includes 4 dedicated financial committees. Under general operational rules, the standard committee term is 1 year, with one major exception. The Women and Child Development Committee operates on a 2-year term. To summarize the executive takeaways from this legislative blueprint, first, constitutional supremacy. The Legislative Assembly is the true engine of state power, holding absolute authority over financial mandates and executive accountability. Second, the advisory exception. Where established, the Legislative Council serves purely as a permanent revising body designed for calculated representation, intentionally stripped of hard veto power. Third, Rajasthan's evolution. Growing from a 160-member body in 1952 to a 200-member institution today, the 16th Assembly represents a highly structured, modern machine driven by specialized committees and diverse demographic representation. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this quick revision.